to your lens over there.
Yeah.
That's 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Yeah, so what, Mark for Death?
Mark for Death. Can you even remember what the storyline is?
Yeah, I remember it if I have to remember it. I remember it was pretty shit.
Yeah.
I remember.
Okay.
Yeah. Things that stand out for me is the fact that he can't run. He can't conduct any form of investigation. He has no capacity to understand like the consequences of any of the shit that he's doing. He's got no plan. And his whole thing's about fighting. And his fighting style shit. Like, there's nothing about him that makes me convinced that he's like the baddest cop that's ever walked the beat. You know what I mean? Like, from the very beginning of it, it's just, what's he doing? You got that Johnny Trejo, is it Johnny Trejo?
Danny Trejo.
Whatever his name is. Like, most films that he's in, he's pretty much a badass, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm not convinced that one, he'd be running away from a guy who runs like your Auntie Sue trying to catch a bus.
Yeah, but don't you think that's
You know what I
good?
mean?
That's good acting from Danny Trejo, then, isn't it?
He must have needed the pay.
He must have done.
Seriously, because
But I wonder what was going through his mind letting Seagal slap him up like that.
yeah, I bet Seagal took about 10 takes on that. didn't he?
Yeah, I think he was getting off on it.
Yeah, because I reckon Seagal's thinking, I know you're pretty hard and I want to be the hardest guy. Because, you know, you hear stories about Seagal trying to be like, you know, I'll take you all on. You know what I mean? Trejo must have thought, I've got to work with that guy, that dude again today.
Oh, fuck, I've got to pay the rent.
Yeah, and he's like, sir, can we do that scene again or I'll beat you up? Can I do it? And I'll put you in the boot. And what was he doing putting him in the boot anyway?
You know what the thing is as well? You know when he just sticks a fucking rag in his mouth? Does he stick a rag in his mouth and put tape on and just throws him in the boot?
Yeah. Yeah. So you're in, what is it? Is he in like Colombia or some mad place? Either way, you're in a place where
Somewhere South
there's not many white dudes around there, especially that look like him and ponytails.
He's in a ponytail and a stylish suit.
Yeah, you got a beat up car. You then go and put somebody in the boot, and you go and park up. You go to a drug deal, and then your partner's telling you, please, let's not do this. He's like, no. I've got a plan. He had no plan. He gets there. I don't know what he's trying to do. Was he trying to buy some drugs, trying to sell some drugs? Either way, I don't know what the plan was. And then he gets there, and then obviously the dudes figure out that there's this guy beat up in the back of his beat up car, and then all hell breaks loose. And then you think, well, any other police force would say, you know what, this guy's a liability. We don't need this guy. But no, they're all saying how great he is.
Do they need him in the DEA? The DEA needs him.
Like he's like the super cop.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
But before that, just acting 101 from Steven Seagal when he goes into confessions and he's talking to his
Yeah,
and it's almost like this is a bit where you know a bit about him, his backstory, and the pain that he's going through. And it's just like, you know, father.
There's a word for that, isn't there, in movies as well, or whatever they call it. I forget what it is. It's almost like we need to really quickly tell the audience like
everything about that character.
Who this dude is. Yeah.
And it's just like
slept with informants. Why didn't you tell the police
you
that?
know what? It's not even.
It's almost like he's getting off with it.
Yeah, exactly. He wants to tell the audience.
There's this one girl.
Yeah, exactly. She was hot.
It's like, you don't need to tell him that. And like, we get it. You know, you're not a very nice guy. But I just wasn't convinced. There wasn't a tear in his eye. There wasn't any emotion.
That's how, acting 101 from Steven Seagal. It's just, the whole, I slept with informers, I'm a bad person, and I just want to change. It's just like, no, mate.
Yeah.
No one buys that shit.
He doesn't sell emotion, does he? He just doesn't sell it. And he hasn't got that sort of. He's not Denzel.
No, because there's the other bit. So there's the other bit. There's, when he's. I'm jumping forward.
Yeah,
but when his niece gets shot up, and then he's in the hospital, and they're like, his sister's like, John, you did this. You brought this to us, and she's like giving it everything, and he's just like stoic, and then he looks at the doctor and he goes, "You treated like the you treated like the president of the United States. Money's not an option." And he was like, "Yeah, we treat everyone. You treat everyone like the president of the United States."
Yeah. But it did make me laugh that scene because it was a kind of a weird scene because he sits there looking at her, doesn't he? Like a prolonged period of time, isn't it? Like, why? What are you going to say something or what? I don't get that bit. It's just like he's just sitting there looking at her, And I think, oh, is he going to cry now? Oh, no, he doesn't
No.
cry. He's just sitting there looking at her.
Looking
And
stoic.
then it all goes kind of like, you know, when they're walking down the hallway, it's like, yeah, we're going to get our revenge now. We're going to get our revenge.
That bit, yeah, it's just like, it cuts down the music pumping
Yeah.
and then they just get the guns out.
But I've got to admit, though, Screwface and his people, yeah, they're just ridiculous as well. Because it's like, okay, what did Seagal's character actually do to warrant being marked for death? Like, what did he do? He went to a bar. You guys came in to do some sort of assassination. He pretty much did kill a few people,
Yeah.
so it wasn't a complete failure. But then all of a sudden, this guy just stopped one guy and says, "Oh, you're not going to kill him," basically, in a roundabout way. And he's like, yeah, you're marked for death now. You know what I mean? Like, what did he do? Like, I don't get it. And then you have to escalate it real bad. Like, you know what I mean?
This is the thing, is like, because I've watched it a few
The
times now.
motivation was just not, I didn't believe it. I just didn't believe
Every
it.
time I watched it, I've just been thinking to myself. So they set up Screwface as this mystical character, and it's just, you know, he's spiritual and you can't get one over him because
Yeah.
he'll fuck you over. Like at the beginning when they're talking to the Colombian drug lords to do the deal, and that guy goes over to see a witch.
Yeah,
And then she's trying to get,
yeah.
you know, she does that thing with the chicken and a cigar.
Yeah, she spits for some reason.
She spits, cuts a chicken and
Isn't that
smokes a
right?
cigar, and then has a bath. And then that's her way of, you know, doing some kind of black magic on him.
Yeah.
And he wakes up in the middle of the night. So you're like automatically thinking to yourself, yeah, this is some mystical character because he gets the better of her, right?
Yeah.
So why the fuck is this guy cut up about John Hackett or Hackett?
I have no
It was just
idea.
like,
I have no idea.
This guy's ruined everything and now we need to go get him. And then on top of that, the fucking henchmen.
Yeah, the henchman, man. Yeah.
They are the worst fucking henchmen, innit? Like, he says to them, go kill her.
Yeah.
Kill the whole family, kill John, kill everyone. And they can't even do that properly.
Yeah, I know, but
Do you know what I mean? It's just like, they got the sister. So
Well,
when they came to the witch, they get her and then they like open her up and then they do some kind of ritual. When it comes to the sister, it's just like, they know John's on his way. The fucking killer. You don't need to do voodoo on her.
you know the amount of work that would have gone into putting all them candles on. You know what I mean? Like, that was the most unnecessary piece of, like, if you were the dude, like, you're probably like the lowest rung of the ladder, aren't you? You know what I mean? You're like, yeah, Leroy, man, you need to go and get some candles because the boss wants candles.
Oh,
He's like, but she's just there, we can just kill her now, innit? We just put a bullet, no, he wants candles. You need to go and get some candles.
Well, how many do I need to get?
I've got to get, what, 10, 20? No, we need at least 100. Yeah, and then you got to go get now you got to set them up all in the house. So all this time, this
And
girl,
you need matches and a lighter. Just imagine if they went to the shops and they only had like 20. It's like, fuck, now I need to go to the next one and the next one.
And the thing is, the purpose of that is to one, kill her, but you also want to kill is it John, isn't it?
Yeah, John.
You also want to kill him. So he's turning up now. Yeah, you've done all these candles, you've done all the work. My guy's just, set them all nicely, like a shop display. He turns up, and then what do you all do? You run off.
Yeah.
You don't even have the decency to blow the candles out. You just run off.
You could have killed her.
You could have killed her there and killed him, and then that's it. That's the job done. But it's like Screwface wants to be so like performative. He wants to have like this big. And the next time he had him in the car, didn't he? Had him in the car.
This is like, fucking kill him. It's like Austin Powers. Just fucking kill him.
Yeah.
It's like, no, let's get a digger. Let's create
Where'd you
some.
get a digger from?
Yeah,
and who's doing that work?
Leroy, innit?
Leroy's putting a shift in. He's just sitting there on the phone to his missus like, Screwface, man. He's
I can't come in tonight. I need to
He's
get
a bit much. Yeah. He's a bit much. I've got now. The guy had me go and get a whole heap of candles.
Yeah.
And then he didn't even use the candles. And now I've got to go get a digger.
Not only that, I need to get some traffic cones, a digger, a truck to go behind that car.
Yeah.
I need to make it look elaborate, to look like it's a construction site.
And then you got him stuck in the car, and the Screwface just comes out of nowhere, and says some bullshit, and then he just tries to light the car on fire.
Yeah, but you could just kill him.
But you could shoot him. You just shoot him. He's there. You could shoot him. He's not getting out of the car straight away. So you can shoot him, or you could at the very least just watch to see if he actually does die after you've chucked the you know, you've gone through all this hassle. Where it's like, no, we'll just assume he's dead now. We'll just go off now. I'm gonna go back to Jamaica now. All right, and yeah, that's worked out well. That worked out well. But I just think, okay, all right then. And then like when it goes all full A-team as well, you know, when they have to go to Jamaica and they have to try and
see. This is the other thing that I was thinking. It's like,
I love that thing.
So the American government give all those weapons.
Yeah.
How the fuck did they smuggle it into Jamaica?
I ain't got a clue. I ain't got a clue how they even do that.
Because if that scene was after they were in Jamaica, that'd be one thing. Because you could be thinking, okay, some third-party people managed to get it to them, but this is. They get it before they fly over because the next shot is the plane landed in Jamaica.
Yeah. Well, what is? I mean, the film is not great, and obviously when you see it when you're young, you don't really clock it all really. But I mean, there's loads of things. You got like proper actors playing like these cliched yardies or whatever. You know, like proper theatre actors playing these cliched yardies and that, and it's obviously just nonsense.
Then the guy who played what's the main baddie's name? What's his name?
I can't remember what
Screwface, yeah. He'd never done a Jamaican accent before or something, wasn't it?
Yeah, something like that. I mean, I think his heritage is Jamaican, but I think he's a theatre actor, isn't it? It was just all like, you can imagine the director say, ham it up, give me more Jamaican, give me I and I.
Yeah, exactly. It's like if someone came up to me and said, can you put an Indian accent on right now, please?
Can you some of that?
Bro. No. That's like me saying, let me do an African accent. What are you doing?
This bubble. Yeah, it didn't work, did it? It didn't work.
No, it didn't work.
It didn't work.
It didn't work. And even the guy who played the other detective, the Jamaican detective, he's an American actor, isn't he?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think so.
He's like a TV actor.
Yeah, he's a TV actor and that, but it's just a bit weak. I mean, look, don't get me wrong, right? There's probably one scene I'll give you credit for, where it's like, okay, that was a well put together scene, is where they did the car chase. Yeah,
I think that was a good scene.
And like, you know, clearly there wasn't a CGI in that. There was like a real scene.
That was back in the day when you could film on the streets and
close it down. And all that stuff.
That was really good. And then they ruined it by having. Then they go into is it a jewelry store that they go into?
Yeah, it's a jewelry store. Yeah.
And it's just like coincidentally, those fucking henchmen run out of bullets.
Yeah, I know. So did he get his arm chopped off or something like that?
Yeah, just like. Oh.
But I think, like, as part of the story, again, it's like, what did you achieve? So, one, you're a retired cop, yeah? So, technically, right now, you're a civilian with your football coach mate, yeah?
Yeah.
Shooting holes through the window of your car on a busy street, and you're trying to catch the henchman. So, originally, you drove up to the henchman and said, yeah, I'll have some of that blow, or something like that, he says, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Like, to provoke him. And then you chase him. And then you beat him up. You think about the amount of like devastation he's caused.
Yeah, he should be arrested.
Yeah, like the infrastructure.
Yeah,
like he smashed through a building. You know, if you're working in that on that day, you're like, oh my god, like I can't come back to work. I can't come back to work, and you're traumatized. You just see this Rasta get his arm chopped off. You know what I mean? It's just like by some dude who looks like Iraqi suit, man, with like ponytail. I just don't know.
Yeah, like poor Doris was doing her shift at that jewelry store.
Yeah.
And then someone came in and just like shot up the place, innit?
Yeah, basically. And what did we achieve?
What did they achieve?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. So, yeah, that's the only thing with me. I just don't think he was that great. And then like the mad twist at the end, the unnecessary twist, is probably one of the most unnecessary sort of twists in a movie. Like, wasn't needed.
See, this is the thing. You've just built it up as this guy who's this mythical figure and he's everywhere and nowhere. And that's why you should be scared, because he's the all-seeing eye, right?
Yeah.
And then you have the stupidest twist. And they didn't even build it. It didn't even feel like a twist. It wasn't like, like a Sixth Sense kind of twist. Do you know what I mean? It's just like, oh yeah, it's got a twin. Oh shit, he was a twin all along. Oh shit, and now he's going to be like, oh, you killed my brother, now I kill you. You know what I mean? It's just why? There's so many moments where it could have been a better film.
Yeah, honestly, it's just man. When Screwface, he's just constantly angry, isn't he? I don't see any time that guy was just chilled. You know what I mean? He's just like that time when he's playing dominoes, like another sort of cliche. Like what did Jamaicans do? Oh, they play dominoes. You know, okay, just making play dominoes, and then he just flips the table up again, just pure angry
because he's just angry. But you're supposed to be scared of him, but really, he just looks like a little bitch.
Yeah, he does.
Just throwing a tantrum.
Yeah, exactly. And then again, he's got a brother. We never see any scenes with him and his brother. Or
you see that bit at the beginning where the Colombian drug lord is there, and then you see Screwface walking one way, and then the other Screwface walking the other way. But the way they do it, it's just like, this guy is this mystical, whatever figure. And
yeah. Oh yeah, that guy was from what's that one film with Pacino? What's that one?
Scarface.
Scarface, yeah. Screwface, Scarface. Yeah, the guy was from Scarface, wasn't he? I recognised him. He was a Colombian in Scarface. So the thing I sort of recognise the other guys. You can leave it.
I think they could have done a film just on the mate's character, the football coach. The Keith David character.
Yeah.
Because he says it when he's in the bar. He says, my 13-year-old nephew was killed. And he goes, because he got in with these lot and he bought drugs off them and now he's been killed. You could have made a movie just from his point of view, getting revenge, trying to clean up the street.
He kind of got over that pretty quick, didn't he? I mean,
he gets over it.
Was he 13, he said, didn't he?
Yeah, he's 13. I'd still, a month later, be mourning the death of that.
Yeah.
I'd be really cut up about that. And then, when he goes to Jamaica, he actually says to the other cop, he goes, I got it all wrong.
Jamaica's right,
and it's just the poor people and all it is they have to do what they can to survive. That is another fucking movie.
Yeah, that's the movie in itself. Yeah, but it's obviously the tail end of the back end of the 80s or whatever, or coming from that whole the drug dealer comes to the school gates sort of thing. Yeah. So it's let's just have these Jamaicans rock up to the school gates and have the most preppy looking sort of
the most cookie cutter fucking American kids.
Is this crack?
Can I try some?
Yeah. It's like you can try that and then you can buy some later. Yeah. So it's like,
then she became a hoe.
Is that how it works? And not one teacher. Yeah. Just the football coach is just looking frustrated.
Yeah, and he's just
one teacher's clearing these guys on.
Yeah, no teacher. I mean, we were at school. If someone came to our school, the teacher will come straight out and say, "Excuse me."
Yeah, these grown ass men, they're handing out crack to the kids. Not one cop was called. You know what I mean?
It's sure, I don't know.
It's just it's mad, really, man. But I have to say, probably the most weirdest scene is at the end where Seagal says, "I'm going to carry you now." Unnecessarily, I'm just going to carry you now.
The guy died.
I'm taking you to bed. Yeah. I'm going to carry you, we're soldiers together.
He just what's the word? Is it emasculated?
Yeah. Either way, what he was doing,
he just turned her into a bitch.
He's just funny, man.
He turned the other guy into a bitch.
Yeah, it's funny.
By carrying him, it's just.
I don't know what that was for. I don't know what that.
I don't know what he was trying to achieve with that. Because if I was the other guy, I'd be like, dude. No, I don't want to be carried by Steven Seagal. I don't want to, I've sacrificed my life.
Yeah.
No.
My friend is that, another thing I was speaking about with that film, is how old is he meant to be, right? Because when he goes home, he goes back to his bedroom, you kind of think, is this where he lived when he was a kid?
Yeah.
But then there's a picture on there.
Give him as an old man.
As an old man. He looks about a year, not even a year old. Yeah. So it's so this is his mum then. Yeah. Okay. All right. And he keeps weapons.
I live with my mum. What are you trying to say?
Yeah, but you know what I mean? I just okay, he's got weapons and he lives with his mum and okay, cool, that's cool. If that's what we're doing here. He just goes home with that.
Can I just say, actually, rephrase that? My mum lives with me.
Yeah, your mum lives with you. Yeah, of course. Yeah, that's just true.
That's just but yeah, with him, he's I don't know.
Yeah, no, but he
was just crap.
But I'd say, highlights for me in that film, if there's any highlight, the thing that stands out for me will always be Steven Seagal running. Because when he runs, boy, does he look like he needs to go to the toilet.
Does it turn you on?
I don't know if it turns me on, but it makes me laugh. Just seeing him run. Like I said, he's just got those childbearing hips. This reminds me of your Auntie Sue trying to catch the bus on a Wednesday.
Auntie Sue never turned you on catching the bus, no?
No, not really. No, not really. But she's made me laugh though. Yeah.
It's fucking aikido. Does that work on film?
Aikido is, I can't even say the word. Was it aikido or kido?
Aikido.
I mean, I don't want to diss it. Obviously, there's probably some badass Aikido people out there. But
do you think that people Do you think that people, after watching that movie, enrolled for Aikido classes?
Probably.
Do you know, like they did with Karate Kids? After Karate Kid, loads of people took up karate. After Best of the Best, everyone took up taekwondo. Obviously, any Bruce Lee movie, people took up kung fu, Jackie Chan, kung fu. But do you think?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, this is back in the early 90s, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, if this was a level of action, I mean, yeah, probably. But it just don't. It looked effortless, I guess. You know what I mean?
It looked too effortless.
If you're somebody who doesn't do much exercise, and you think, yeah, I can just do that. I can just sort of sway.
Yeah.
Just sort of move to the side. I'm sure there's more to it than that, but he didn't really make it look like there was much to it. Really.
I think the stunt guys and the henchmen had to do most of the acting there to make it look effective.
Yeah. Especially in the movies back then, they did, didn't they? If you're getting beat up, you've got to really get beat up, and you've got to really accentuate every single punch.
Yeah.
Whilst the movie star, he doesn't really break a sweat. It's different now, isn't it?
But if you think about it, no, the other actors, they did put in a shift, like Stallone and Schwarzenegger, to make it look, especially like Bruce Willis.
Yeah, you're right there. I think Bruce Willis was an unconventional action star, wasn't he? Because he wasn't really, from what I've seen about him, he was like a comedy star, wasn't he?
Yeah.
And it's only when he did Die Hard, he became the everyman.
Yeah.
And then everything changed after that, didn't it? Because everybody wants the everyman guy. He actually gets hurt. Yeah. And gets beat up and all that.
Harrison Ford used to do that really well in the Indiana Jones movies.
But before that, it's like the star is big and strong and whatever. But
even then, like you could see, like when in Rambo movies or Commandos, Predator, you could see that they're trying to come across as if they're hurt.
Yeah.
So they have to like overcome whatever it is that they're going through. But with Steven Seagal, there was never a point where he looked like he was being threatened.
No, but then he's not even believable as the threat, is he? You know what I mean? And like I get the vibe. Is he like Italian American? Like what's his vibe?
Fuck knows, actually. I don't know.
Sometimes I think to myself, is he like a bit of a good fella? Like he's got a bit of a New York, I don't know, sort of downtown sort of thing going on. But then other times I think, no, maybe not. He's a bit of a cowboy.
Have you seen him now? What he looks like?
I saw some pictures of him now, but obviously, the years ain't been kind really. But
apparently, I don't know if I got this right, but recently he was in Russia and they did like a demo presentation with him in it because he lives there now, where he's doing aikido or something, and people are running up to him and he's just moving around and flipping them over. But he was so shit, it was the other people flipping themselves over. And then he cuts to the audience who are just pissing themselves laughing because it's like, this is not believable.
He must be in his 70s now, doesn't he? He
must be easily in his 70s.
Must be in his 70s now. But yeah. He's a character. I mean, I was reading about his life before he became a movie star. He blagged it, didn't he? He blagged it. Because he was living, I think he was living in, was it Japan?
Yeah, he lived in Japan.
And he was like a dojo, whatever. He had a class. He was like a proper teacher.
Yeah, and then he taught a Hollywood agent by the name of Mike Ovitz, who then basically created his career for it.
Yeah, it's mad. I mean, how do you blag that? You blagged that, and all of a sudden now you're in a movie. And to be fair, I think Mark for Death was like his second or third movie, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So,
but by that point, he became a star. He was a star in his own right.
Yeah.
People wanted to watch his movies, which I honestly I don't know why, but I think it was to do with video.
Yeah.
People watched him on video.
Yeah. Fair enough. I mean, that was a time limit. But I mean, would he stand up now against Jason Statham?
Oh no, of course not.
Even what's his name, Matt Damon.
Yeah, Matt Damon, even Ben Affleck, or who else is there? Like, there's the thing now with a lot of action stars, they don't like the fact that a lot of actors have become action heroes because they could act.
Oh, right, so they made it. There's more layers to it. Yeah,
there's more layers to it. So you got the Matt Damons, Ben Afflecks, who else is there? Chris Hemsworths. These are all actors, or Chris Evans. They're just actors who became action heroes.
Yeah.
And the other ones were action heroes because that was their niche.
Yeah, but I think Stallone, he's an actor as well.
Yeah, Stallone's an actor.
Well, he can act. He can act. I think Statham can act as well. Actually, just hasn't been given.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, I watched a bit of Snatch the other day.
Oh, yeah, and Snatch is good, and he's actually good.
He was acting in that. Yeah, Bank Job. He was acting in that. I just think, but it's just stuff I'll talk about him another time, but stuff he does.
Yeah, we could talk about.
Yeah,
he's a whole different episode, isn't he?
It's just he's another guy's black, isn't he? You think, wow, you know, you just most of black a career, you've done really well, was it really? But yeah, Mark for Death to me, man, it's just one of those films that is not, watched it now from before, it's just not, it's not what you think it was.
Yeah.
You know, and it's a weak film, really.
Do you think it could be remade?
Yeah, I think it could be remade. But you have to do it in a smart way, and you have to keep it small.
Yeah,
you know, and you can't just say, okay, we're just gonna use stereotypes and call it Jamaican gangs or whatever, or any type of gangs, really. It's been done. This sort of stuff's been done before, isn't it? Really, because it's really like small. You know, you have a small town. You got some bad guys in there doing whatever they're doing, and you've got the one good guy who goes up against the bad guys. It's like Roadhouse.
Yeah,
I mean, it's all been done before, isn't it? You just rehash that, really.
Yeah.
But
if I was to do it again, I'd focus on the Keith David character.
Yeah. Because that's the motivation that you've lost your nephew.
Yeah.
Your nephew's gone, and also as well, I think it'll be better as well if Matey Boy hasn't got this history of being a kick-ass guy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's just a normal guy.
Yeah.
Who's in an extraordinary sort of situation. Who's lost it. It's like me or you. You know, you lost someone that's really close to you, and these real bad men have done it. And you're going to find a way to get your revenge, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And
you're going to mess up along the way, and you get hurt along the way, but everyone's rooting for you. Because a lot of times when they do these sort of revenge things, there's always some secret narrative where the guy who's doing it is some kick-ass guy who can do all this mad hand-to-hand combat stuff. And, you know what I mean? He can actually, you know, he's got the history of violence or whatever, and he can handle himself. Yeah. I much prefer it was just a guy, he can't really just throw windmills, you know what I mean? Just gets, you know what I mean? But somehow you're rooting for him because it's like, well, that could be me. You
exactly.
Know what I mean? Like,
you want it to be the everyman.
Yeah, the everyman. You know what I mean? And somehow he overcomes, and he manages to go up against him, and he overcomes him. Yeah. I prefer that type of story. I'd watch that.
Yeah, you would.
I'd watch that.
I'd do that.
Because it's like, how's he going to get through this? Because this guy can't fight for toffee. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but this one, they get so much leeway. And why is the American government giving weapons to an ex-DEA agent and a fucking civilian?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, and when they said like we need you, it's like, wow, you got a whole resources behind your department, and you're telling me that this is the best you can do.
Yeah,
this retired guy is the best you can. He must have been a badass on the streets because so far he's not proven that at all.
Yeah, exactly.
You know? He can't get information from anyone. He can't execute any sort of arrest or any investigation.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, and he can't run. So like, I don't know what he's doing. And he still lives at home with his mum, so...
Hey, there's nothing wrong with living at home with your mum, man. Hey.
And these random sort of nephews that I don't know if he says his nephews, that kid that he slaps around the head.
Oh yeah, what the fuck was that all about? Because he's like this family barbecue, and then you never see the rest of the family again.
Yeah. And his niece, she don't really know about danger, does she? He just knocks on the door.
That's the other thing. Just like, what the fuck are you doing, letting this guy in that you'd never seen before?
Yeah, he just walks in the house. It could have been anyone.
Yeah, it could have been anyone. You could have walked up and said, "Yeah, I'm your uncle." Like, okay.
Yeah, it just makes me laugh, man. It just makes me laugh. He's a badass guy. It was just like, Seagal, man.
You know what? I'll be honest with you. I hope I never watch this movie again.
Yeah. It's not great, is it? It's not great. All right. So what's your? If you're going to give it a positive, what's the best scene that you say out of it?
Just that one minute sequence where they're walking through Jamaica, and then Keith David's character said to that other guy,
"That's a good sequence." Yeah.
I'm really sorry, I got it all wrong.
Yeah.
And just from off that, you could have just explored Jamaica, Jamaicans, and the poverty, the corruption, and all that kind of stuff. But they didn't.
Yeah.
But that was the best scene. And maybe the car scene. Chase.
Mine's a car scene. Yeah, that's for me. And I think, probably the funniest scene. Yeah, probably the funniest scene is when he has a fight at the end and chops his head off. It's just in terms of the graphics and that, it's just like, yeah. because you build it up to this big moment.
Yeah.
And the fight's like,
You can't know.
you know what I mean? Like,
And I'm
really?
sure I may be wrong here.
I chuck sand in your face.
I'm sure there's moments where the henchmen are fighting and they're not real Jamaican, or I feel like they're white people with
you probably.
wigs.
I don't know how they did it back then, but there's some unconvincing characters in there.
Yeah.
But that last scene with that big fight, it's like, oh right, okay, it's over. All right, okay, we'll go with that then.
Yeah, let me just carry matey out now.
Yeah. And then his brother comes out of nowhere. Yeah, okay, we'll go with that as well, shall we?
Yeah.
We'll go with that as well. And he dies in a silly way as well, doesn't he? Yeah. But yeah.
But yeah, and we haven't even mentioned that the forensics lady who falls in love with him, and she goes, "Oh."
Yeah, she's just random though, isn't it? I don't even know what her purpose was, other than just to
like help him with the plot, and then say, why is it that I fall for gay people and all these like married men and all that, and then when someone good comes along, he doesn't want me or something.
Yeah, I don't know.
Whatever she said.
I mean, she's forgettable, isn't she?
Yeah.
I don't even know what that was. Maybe there were some other scenes and they just cut them.
And they're trying to make him out to be some just like really handsome, good-looking guy. Like when he's at the club in Jamaica. Do you think that she would like look at him at the other end of the club and shimmy her way to him in real life?
Not unless she's trying to hustle him.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I like.
Or if she found out he was a millionaire.
Yeah, or he thinks he's just one of those sort of like tourists that's come over and I'm going to hustle him and try and get a lot of money out of him.
Because he's not. No.
Because there was no rhythm coming from him. You know what I mean? There's nothing going on with him.
No. And then her thing is like just to say, Screwface has 2 faces and 4 eyes. That's what she says to him.
Yeah.
That's the only hint that you get that they're twins. Because when she says that, but at the beginning, you're thinking to yourself, no, he's all over the place.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
But she could have just said, you know what, I think, like, he killed my sister and everything, I think they're twins. See you later. But no, Screwface has 2 faces and 4 eyes.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, there's the hint for you.
Yeah, that's it. Thank you very much.
There's a cryptic little hint for you. Yeah. But no, that film's dead for me, man.
Yeah, I'm done with that. I hope I never watch it again.
Yeah.